book of nature is written in the language of mathematics. As Galileo once said, mathematics exist all around us. Our world is made of mathematics. Math sets us into motion. The universe is infinite in every direction, and the motion is measured with mathematics.
Geometry, the golden ratio, ideal geometric figures, spiral symmetry, and hundreds of mathematical rules in everything, living or non-living, and everywhere in the universe, from the structure of the viruses to the shapes among giant galactic spirals.
The world is mathematics, and nature is by numbers. These numbers that occur in different types of sequences, such as this, the Fibonacci sequence. The power of nature. The laws of nature are but the mathematical thoughts of God, as Euclid once said. This Fibonacci cycle is so important as it reflects in so much of biology and in motions of the stars, the galaxies, etc. Einstein said that God does not care about our mathematical difficulties. He integrates empirically. Mathematics exist and perpetrate and penetrate every inch of the universe, from the infinitesimal to the infinite. Everything has a mathematical nature. Mathematics truly reflect the existence of the universe. The laws of nature are written by the hand of God in the language of mathematics. So as we look into everything and we see more and more mathematics, like we do with the Nautilus, we need to start to understand that just as mathematics is infinite and infinitesimal, the universe is infinite and infinitesimal. The same. And even the emotions, because math reflects emotion. The very existence of a universe that is infinite and also a universe that is infinitesimal. Infinitely small. DNA, governed by mathematics. Everything has a mathematical process, a scientific process. And the universe, thus, being infinite and infinitesimal, the universe is infinity to the power of infinity. And just as we can see in the power of the football and the measures of this, we can also see that in the virus, there's also mathematics in this very, very small. But even beneath the concept of the virus, we also see that there's mathematics in the atom. In the very atom, there's mathematics that govern all the different existences of the energy, the electrons, protons, the shells. And as we look into the body, go deeper and deeper, there's a mathematical nature of everything. And as we get down to the atomic, we start to see the atoms, and then the subatomic, to look inside the atoms, and to start to understand the vast spaces between the electrons and the nucleus. These are not empty spaces, because the universe is infinite and infinitesimal, infinity to the power of infinity, so that even beneath these quarks, there's another universe, an entire universe, an entire infinitesimal energy. We don't even understand yet, but it's God used beautiful mathematics in creating the world.
Two numbers, if we had A less than B, there is always a number that I can fit in between. Let's call it C. There's always something I can fit in between. And I can prove that because C could be A plus B divided by 2. And that's proven. There's always something you can slip in between two numbers. No matter how close you think they are, you can always slip in something else.
If someone says to take the power of 10 to a very large minus number, you can always add 1 and take a smaller number. There's always a smaller number in mathematics. This is the reality. This is what we found in calculus. In actually making calculus, they found that in order to calculate the area underneath the curve, that they could use different rectangles under that curve. And that eventually, the form of calculus was going into more and more rectangles until they took an infinite number of rectangles. Infinity, and infinitesimal rectangles. And using this infinitesimal, this infinity to the very small, we got calculus. God used beautiful mathematics creating the world. And mathematics is infinite. Mathematics is infinitesimal. The universe is infinite. The universe is infinitesimal, reflected by the mathematics. So the universe is infinity to the power of infinity. As we look and see mathematics in everything, we have to recognize that the realm of mathematics, the power of mathematics, the very ability of the infinite and the infinitesimal gives us a universe that is infinite and infinitesimal. And thereby, we have the power to understand and look beyond any barrier, beyond any limitation, and see beyond it.